Hello, Alan and Sensei Yang, and whoever else is on there. Cheryl's in the background at the moment. She's not feeling brilliant, so yeah, she's got a cold. I might have caught it. Hi, Penny. Hi, too. Yeah, you can live vicariously through me, Penny, can't you? Watching this now. You can take the Mickey out of me at the same time while I'm building this, can't you? Anyway, right. How is everybody today? Hi, Alan. Oh, sorry, I did say hello to you already. No. Okay, 1 sec. I'll just try and set something up. Yeah. Hi, Steve Graham as well. How is everybody today? Everyone happy? Anyone? Anything good? I know it's a bit blurry. Just try to get it less blurry. You're talking to Penny, Helen, or me? I don't know who you're talking to. Yeah, I watched Life of Brian's World of Wayne's video today, so it's quite handy. I can watch this. No, I know what I'm doing. Near enough, anyway. So obviously this is going to just Terminator build issue 4. Thanks for 5 likes so far as well. 6 people watching. That's cool. So we're going to do the parts list again. Let's try and turn this. Hi, Andy Carroll. Try not to make it too bright. Right. Try and avoid it. Cheryl's my girlfriend as well, so that's why I'm ignoring her. Try and get this. Last video was really weird. It kept zooming in and out of where I was filming, so I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, right, let's try and get this. Right, first parts. We have. Yeah, I'm trying because it's lighting off the. That's a bit better there, isn't it? That's better. So we've got first part is part 2. It's not part 1. Oh, part 1. There we go. So part 1 is this big metal shoulder plate, which we'll be using. We've got a few parts we need as well from last few issues. Hi, Grace Model, Chris Williams of Grace Models. This big metal plate as well we'll need. We need the shoulder joint, which I'll talk about a bit later. And one of the pistons from issue 3. Was it issue 3, I think, as well? Because we'll build another one of these. And that's all we need at the moment. And a couple of good screwdrivers. Got my Aurea. Thanks, Penny, for the idea of that. And a long, small shaft as well for doing down. Bless you, one. For doing down these. If I've been listening to backgrounds of 2 videos, I'm desperate to film. Yesterday. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame, Penny. Hope you get better. I was watching your R2-D2 video as well today before I was having dinner and all that. Don't over tighten the long screws, the smaller ones on the rubber rings. Yeah, I'll try not to mess them up. Thanks, Andy, for heads up. Right, so let's go. Carry on. Right, so part 1 is this big metal bit. Part 1 is another version of this for the new piston. Part 3 is a longer housing. They don't really just say arm component, all that, so there's no point calling them what they are. What it says. Part 4 is another big bit of metal. Most of these parts here are metal. I've noticed near enough every issue has got a metal part, which is pretty cool. At least one metal part. You've got another piston part. This will go. 7 people watching at the moment. Oh, 8 people. I said 7. Probably you including probably. Alright, it's another metal shaft. These are quite obvious what ones these are. Quite a lot of metal in this. Barely any plastic bits or rubber. These O-rings, which Andy was just talking about, saying don't over tighten. And these 2 rubber bits will go on the shoulder bit from a few of this issue. And we've got 3 types of screws. We've got let's see if we get this right. We've got PM
and a unicorn.
PM 3x16 screws, which have got partial Terminator's made of. Who knew? Yeah, good point. Stop it. I'm organised here, the unicorn. Got partial thread on these ones, 16 mils. Stop it. You got PM 3x20mm screws, are clearly the same sort of thing. Still blurry again. I think it's the unicorn making everything blurry, isn't it? That's what it is. You got these ones are PM 3x8mm screws. They weren't. Some of them were separated. Some of them were separated in bags, but they're pretty obvious what ones are which. And you got these tiny ones, which are very tiny. They are 2x4mm screws. So pretty obvious what ones are which ones, and they do tell you what ones you need to use. Unlike the R2D build, so that's good. I like that it does say at the bottom here. Shows us bit. You do need a suitable cross screwdriver, right on components you have previously assembled, previous issue 2 and 3. So I do look at this before I build, so I know what I need. I've even got the extra parts just in case. You never know. If anyone wants to see anything working or. Yeah, just ignore that. That big lid is my other phone. That helps me sometimes, so I'll just leave it there. Girlfriend's commented. Just ignore her, please. Any questions you want to ask, or anything you think I've done wrong, especially you, Andy, telling me anything wrong? Tell me. Let me know in the comments. Hopefully I'll catch it if I do anything
take over instead of Chris.
Yeah, unicorn building it would be quite funny, I think, wouldn't it? Right, so what you need in this issue, you need part 2, the long metal shaft, well, I'll say shaft, sorry, this long metal shaft, sorry, and you need 3x8mm screw, which are the second biggest screws, small screws. So take that long screwdriver. Oh, you got something to tell me? Ooh, something to wait for there, isn't it? So best thing I find is to put a screw through there first. It makes it a bit easier. Don't put that on. And then this is exactly the same as last time. Do not put it that way around. Please ignore her. Oh, you never know, do you? For we know. Then you screw this on here.
I didn't do it.
This makes life easier, and you haven't faffing about trying to get the end of the screwdriver into the screw. He says doing that. Do mind the plastic shoulder is very tight if you screw up the long screws all the way. Yeah, whatever girlfriend puts, just ignore it probably. Yeah, look at that seam. Look at that. That's horrible. That is horrible. Look at that. Hopefully, when you put it on the Terminator, I could put that so it's face down, so you won't see it as much. But still, it's actually a horrible seam line there as well. So one on both sides is not very nice. But the thing is, if it's going to be battle damage, hopefully it'll be like that. But yeah, it's not very nice. Probably people will be sanding that down because it actually feels quite horrible as well. It's not very nice. But you put that to the side. Then, right. You need to get this long one. Catch me. I'll stop it on. And this rubber seal. Let's see if I can get this. Same as mine. Ordered another copy. They're probably going to be the same though, Steve. That's the problem. That's very blurry in it. I'll try not to, but there's.
Keep blurring in and out.
Yeah. There's two ways this rubber ring is. There's an indent. You can just about see there. The other side is completely flat. So you put the indent on the end of the shaft. Stop it.
Is there a bit of hair on this?
No, it's a crack. You take the smallest one that happened days ago. Smallest screw, 2x3mm, is it? A 4mm screw. And do not over tighten, as they say. I'm using my Oreo screwdriver. So probably just finger tight. So yeah, that'll probably do. Just not too much.
Anyone watching Line of Duty? We're still watching
watching Line of Duty.
4.
Series 4, yeah, we just started. We left it a while ago.
Oh, good.
We finished it ages. We left it because we thought it was rubbish, but Series 4 is really good. So we're watching that before we watch Series 3. Give it a watch if you're
watching it after that. After this.
Yeah, watched about half of it before, half hour of it before we came on. Right, so you take. Actually, let's see. You need. Make sure you get the right piston because you've got two. One from before and one from after. Obviously, slightly shorter. One of them, so you need a shorter one. Right. It is a short one. Yeah, the short one, and you push that in. What? Is that right? Am I got that right?
coming up.
That seems very loose. Not loose, but I've heard it like moving quite not that much, and it's really really loose. Look how loose that is on both of them. So what? Why is mine so loose? Everyone else having the same problem? Everyone else had the same problem? Yeah, all the unicorn do the build. I've heard it like squeaking quite hard when it's going in and out of there. That's quite weird. Look, loads of movement. Strange.
Don't bore them too long.
So I don't know if that's going to be alright because that piston's really loose. But hopefully it should be alright. But that's weird. What happened there? Then you keep the other one, which is like the U-shaped end on it, just screwed to make it fit. I'll do it more tighter maybe. Let's try what happens if you tighten it more. Maybe it might just adjust it maybe and expand it. Mine's like a bit like, yeah, that's it, yeah. Who was that, sorry? Steve Graham's right, yeah. Do it up a bit more and it will tighten it up more. See, that's what I was expecting. There you are. Do it too tight, it won't move at all, so that's better. Okay, right, thanks for that, Steve. Then you get the other one, the U-shaped one, and you put it on the same way you did the last one and use the 2x4mm screw, tiny one. Again, this is good because you do get spare with every issue, so every screw you get a spare one. No problem. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, I thought it was just me. I thought I'd be the only one with a problem, and yeah, let's try that in there. So if you haven't done this issue yet, just do Steve what Steve says. Tighten it up a bit more, and it will be more of a tighter fit in there. That's good. So both pistons are in there, quite nice. That one shuts down don't shut down completely. They're not spare for another side. Yeah, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. But we'll see. There was always best to have spares if they do anyway. So that fits nicely. That fits nicely. Right. So now you get.
That's from the floor.
Oh Jesus! Yeah. So our gerbils are making a massive mess at the moment.
Cleaning it up.
Yeah. Now I've seen people do this slightly different way, so what the book says is to have it this way. Sticky tape, yeah. Have we got any sticky tape on that we can use? And then on these plastic bits you've got like a half moon size there. And you put it sideways like that. Both. This is what it says, but I'm going to do it slightly different to what it says in a minute. It seemed to make it easier when World of Wayne did it, so you suppose you put them like that. You take one of them big metal pieces. Oh, I need to get some sellotape. Yeah, I do. Some normal sellotape would do, wouldn't it? Right. So have it in that direction, so it's face up like that. You get a 20mm screw and some sellotape. And put it on the left hand side, or when you take it upside down, it's right hand side. Just put it temporary there. And you get a 12mm screw. Is it a 12mm one? A 16mm screw. And do exactly the same. This just holds it in place. I think some people use blue tack. So use whatever you've got to hold it in place. Oh, I know I shouldn't be reusing sellotape for this, but it don't matter too much to us.
Just plug in sellotape in.
Yeah, I've got sellotape everywhere. Right, that's it in place. That will just hold and make life easier. So you need the longer one, the shaft with the U-shaped one end. And you put it on the left hand side on the 20mm screw. Then you get a shorter one, and this one's got obviously like a hammerhead part, so you don't put it that side, you put it the other side, the non-moving part. Then you get the big metal piece from issue 2, was it 2 or 1? Oh no, sorry, you don't. First of all, you put the rubber bit in there first, This makes life a bit easier. I put the other rubber bit in the other part. Sorry if I'm really boring you.
You are, yeah. See what happens when I do that.
Whatever. Get the unicorn out then. And then, now this is what it shows, confused a few people. It shows in one picture, put it that way in. Then another picture, the later picture shows it that way in. So, I don't know what's going on there. This probably will be movable. So, in theory, this should turn. In theory, it says. So you just push them together. Oh, bless you.
Right.
Bit of a tight fit. I think.
Want my cold.
I think you're gonna need a really good screwdriver for this. So get the Oreo screwdriver out. Helps. Guessing. Bless you. Alan says bless you.
Oh, thanks. Welcome to have my cold.
I don't want it.
You're gonna get it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Does everyone be happy with me doing this every Monday? Because I think it's probably best to do it every Monday, innit? Do not tighten the screws. But yeah. I think the I'll use my other screwdriver. Using the what was I saying? Oh, hun. Hi, Fleetwood Jay. Yeah, don't worry, Fleetwood. You haven't missed much to us. Actually, you missed everything. Actually, I'm finished now.
This is boring a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm boring a few people. Sorry about it, everyone. There's still 9 people watching, so it's not too bad. And that's it then. Then this will look. This actually turns, so it won't matter too much how we put it in. So there's a little thing here that stops it to go further than there. Don't know if that's intentional, but I'm guessing that is. And then it should be left with that. These are very loose. That's the way it's been designed. Whether that will be tightened up later on when you put it on the actual arm. This actually is where this part of the arm like this. So this will go like that. And then you've got the hand. The hand in there. So this will go that way like that. So it won't be too bad. This is very heavy. I don't know how heavy it actually is. Have you got weighing scales actually? We have got weighing scales actually.
You got me.
Let's see how heavy they actually are. That'd be quite nice to find out, wouldn't it? Let's see how heavy this actual arm component actually is. It's probably I'm guessing about a kilo, maybe 2.
Let's go.
Actually, what do you reckon it's going to be? Everyone in the grey. What do you reckon it's going to be? I was saying grams, so I put on grams then.
That's my
No?
one.
Okay, let's
I'll
say
put one.
1 gram. Like 1 kilo, I reckon. Oh, not even a kilo. Whole bill 6.5 kilos. 2 kilos. Look, 370 grams. That's not even a kilo. Not even half a kilo. Surprisingly, it looks heavier. It feels heavier than that. Surprised by that, isn't it, eh? I think everyone thinks it's heavier than it actually is. Well, for 6 goes as Alan or Andy says, it's going to be 6.5 kilos heavy. I think that's what the R2 was, or something like that. Maybe heavier.
I'm
Wasn't
like the unicorn.
But it's very shiny. That's all I can say.
Yeah, whatever.
A unicorn shiny. Heavier. Let's see. Oh, not even a kilo. Not even 100 grams.
Putting on weight.
Not even 100 grams. Look at that.
No.
Oh, shame. Actually put some weight on me.
Yeah.
That's everything then. What's coming next week? Stop it. You got the whole powder on the skull. No, you have done. No, what's the? Got the whole powder on the scales. What? Sorry, I'm confused. I'll sorry, me now. I'll see, Andy. That's what we got it for. Did you build a falcon? No. I think I don't like using glue that too much. This is why I built this. me and girlfriend helped me and girlfriend trying to build some stuff yesterday, and our fingers were covered in super glue. Yeah, we built a massive big dollhouse, sort of a half dollhouse size, and it's gluing everything else. We're using super glue, and it's literally sticking to our fingers. So you went on their website last night. Are you going to finger building if I can? It's a good build, don't get me wrong, it looks amazing, but all this, if you love gluing and loads and loads and loads of
Send you loopy, the smell.
what's the word, where all the parts on the sprues. I mean, if you love sprues, get the Falcon.
Sprues?
Yeah, the sprues basically it's like it's
That's
got
a tree.
plastic parts. The plastic parts like this say would be on like a bit where it's been cut off.
Edit that bit out.
Yeah. So next week we'll be back. Next Monday again. So I'm going to keep this going because I'm going to have like, I've got, actually I didn't say, I've got issues 3, 4, 5 and 6
You want those
today. Yeah, that's all finished, yeah, thanks. Yeah, issue 3, 4, 5 and 6 today. Yeah, and neck joint, Andy, sorry.
Huh?
Yeah, neck joint, yeah, sorry, yeah, I was going to be confused then. I've left in Camperville and lightning kit. Yeah, we were thinking of getting that on the, because we're looking at the.
Is he going to make a video of that?
I've got to do a video on that. That'd be quite cool to see the lightning kit.
I'll watch that. I want to watch that.
Definitely do that, Jake. I think it would be quite cool. I ordered it over first year rather than
Can you tell you when he's done it, and I'll watch it.
I got £70 off first month, so I got 40 megs for £26. Cool. That's really cool. But you probably could have got like when I bought the 3D printer, I got that for 350 quid, which was 700 quid full kit. They all got it in one go, so yeah. But that's I still got to fix that. Still got to go. So you could have got
dust at the moment.
Yeah, gathering dust. Yeah, just do. Even if you don't watch Fleetwood, you appear on.
Like me, yeah.
You've appeared on Penny's videos, so you've got the equipment to do it. And you're showing your face, so you don't have to worry about it too much. Get a desk. You don't even have to show your face while building
exactly the same.
Just do it like this. Yeah, girlfriend's still worried about doing it on screen. And building. One video today.
What?
God, did you see Wayne case for the car? Yeah, that was really cool. That was really good. I had like for Brian, you've missed the build. It's a shame, really. That's why I kept this in screen so you actually see what I've built so far. What was I saying? Yeah, when I built the Aston Martin DB5, I had a similar case. This was years ago, so but it don't have anything like all the lights or holes for lights or anything like that. Look on AliExpress. Oh, AliExpress? Yeah, oh, okay, I'll look up. Don't hun, stop it. Ignore that. So obviously this is going to be stop it. This could be a weekly thing. So next week, as I had it on screen, I could get yourself some polishing compound. Yeah, I might do, but I don't know. I'll probably, if you polish it all now, say this now, and then you get another arm or the other hand and all that, and it won't be as polished. Maybe if you polish it all at the same time, maybe it might be better.
Catch me a webcam.
Stop it. Yeah, well, it seems if you put the seams like this way, I've done it by complete accident. If you can see it, there is no seams the way I've put it on. Stop it. Yeah, it will look better. I've done actually. Look, you can't actually see with the seams where I've put it on by complete coincidence. If I had it the other way round, actually can't see them that way either. But so the seams are on the sides. So if you do look at the side, it won't be as bad. Oh no, it will be that way round, won't it? So you actually will be able to see the seam. So yeah, maybe I've got a spare issue 3 and 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 actually. So if I wanted to, I could get some polishing compound and practice on it. But we're seeing if I can practice on the pistons and get them out of the way. Look, you made it all blurry now, isn't it? So where was I? Say issue 4 next. Issue 5. Sorry, I'm getting completely confused now. Be a really quick one. Do you want me to do issue 5 and 6 next week, or should I just do issue 5 next week? Maybe all the seams are meant to be there. Yeah, maybe. Have to look if we can get a really close up view of Arnie's arm when he's doing. Well, I'll say Arnie's arm, but the Terminator's arm in the build. But I reckon, to me, it won't matter. I did the R2D2 and I've left that completely stock. I've not done anything different to it.
Anyway, that's boring.
Hey, stop
You
it
want to
now.
see this?
Yeah, it's girlfriend's previous build of the one of the dollhouse things. Do you reckon she should do videos and things like that?
Oh, shy.
Yeah, but as I said to you, you don't have to do it on screen, do you? Stop it now. Oh yeah, lights up as well.
Took me ages to put that round in.
It's not even supposed to be now. Oh, you haven't got your next batch yet, Red City. I got mine today. This one here isn't today's issue. Make everything blurry now. This one I got from the shops last week. Yeah, Saturday
Nicked
before
it.
last. Ignore it. Before Saturday before last. So my ones are still actually at work. So hi Wayne.
Meet that
So,
though.
yeah, stop it. So we're going to just put the bottom jaw, start the bottom jaw and head joint next week, and that'd be a really quick build. So, 70. Oh, 70. Oh, okay.
Hey!
Oh, that'll be quite fun. So funny. Issue 6 next week would be the week before after next would be the bottom jaw. So we're going to have all the teeth joined up. I've seen some pictures on Facebook of it. I'm tempted to build all of them at once, but the whole 4 in a row again. But I reckon it's probably best. I'll drop it out of the window. Right, Alan.
Hey! Cheeky.
But I know it's best to do one a week. Then we could talk rubbish like we're doing now for another 10-20 minutes after
I'm
doing
out
the
Chris
build.
because I want to watch Line of Duty.
Yeah, we're going to finish Live on Duty, so I've got to tidy up this.
the
Any
other
more
one,
questions or comments or anything other than about throwing things out the window? Everyone enjoying the build so far, actually, who's building this with me or building at the same time or watching me build this? You're getting the gun, Chris. Yeah, those needs a bit tricky. Needs glue. Yeah. Yeah, I will be getting a gun. I have subscribed online. So hopefully that'll be quite nice. There might
Get
be
a
some
license.
mods for it. Shoot the unicorn with. That'd be issues delivery 7. 7th delivery, is that right? So
I reckon we'll watch Line of
I
Duty.
don't know how that works out, but it's probably about halfway through the build, I think, isn't it? Something like that anyway.
Not knowing about Line of Duty
Yeah.
drive me insane. Yeah, isn't it?
So that's what we've got so far this build really.
I reckon.
And the magazines obviously
You
and
keep
the
them, right?
copy. Yeah. Here's a question actually.
Yeah. Do you keep them?
The folders that are going to be coming with this build, they've said nothing about if you want more. Yeah, kind of on unicorns. Nice, right? That's right, Jay. Shoot the corn, better hit him with a brick. Yeah, the R2D2 build. It said, "Do you want to get all the build binders?" Didn't it? It said nothing, as far as I remember, about binders here, except for you get a free binder. So will all these issues fit in one binder, or how it works? Does anyone know? But this is only just these little bars. You could probably just get loads of normal binders. Yeah, but would they give you the option of getting them or not? That's the question, Andy. Would they actually say to you, do you want them or not, or do you have to buy them online? And if you do get the option, which is good, then you could just get any binders, stick a like a picture of this on the front of it, and you're done. You don't need to worry about it. Stop it. Yeah, don't catch on
That's you,
webcam.
Anne. You typed that.
Yeah, Wayne is lucky, isn't he? Why does he get everything free? Not
I've
fair.
done this.
He's lucky. Call him, yeah. I might do. See how it goes. The next video, if I get any response, I'll let everyone know what I reckon, what they say, if they say anything, that is. Somebody's about to think at the moment. Right, so that's nearly half hour. Oh look, World of Wayne appears. Look.
Yay!
Was you waiting for that, World of Wayne?
Phoebe.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah.
Phoebe.
I bet it'll be Kristen Bra. Yeah, World of Wayne, but you get loads of
Phoebe.
Unlike us, we haven't got 1,000 subscribers. Not getting paid, Wayne, for this.
Phoebe.
Yeah, get Phoebe up on there, Wayne. we'll see. She's there. Put woof or something like that. Yeah, I know it's funny, and it talk about World of Wayne. He's probably sitting in the background watching and laughing, probably us. That's what he was. Yeah, thanks for your help on that, Wayne. I know you liked my comment, so I watched that, and it did help me build this one today. Watching TV downstairs.
We're watching Line of Duty at the moment.
Yeah, we'll catch up. So, right, that's everything anyway. That's all the build done. That's half hour done. Next build will be a nice quick one. It won't be a few minutes, like hopefully not. Yeah. But if you don't want them, you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to say yes or no. You shouldn't have to say yes or no. You should get them unless you choose to get them. Watching C5 police thing.
Anyone want my code?
C5 police thing. What's that on that iPlayer, is it, or something like that, or I don't know what that's about. I'll have to look that up, Andy. Right, that's everything anyway. Unless anyone wants to say anything else. Thanks everyone to come on. The 10 people watching now. There's 7 likes.
Hope you disliked it.
Yeah, top it. Is that cold on subscription? Bag it and sell it.
What?
Or the cold.
What?
Bag the sell
Alright.
cold and sell the cold. Well, you never know. People might buy it. They buy anything nowadays, don't they? Really.
Really?
Well, nowadays, you never know, do you? Really?
No.
No,
I'll buy
thanks,
Phoebe.
Wolverine.
I'll
Yeah.
get Phoebe.
Yeah, girlfriend wants Phoebe. World of Wayne. I won't be streaming this week. Oh, why is that? Oh, that's a shame. Are you busy,
Oi.
World of Wayne? You have to do 2 weeks
I'll do
2
it
weeks
on a
in a row next
Thursday.
time. I mean, okay. That's a shame. You should have done one this week then, Wayne, shouldn't you? Or last week, you know what I mean?
What's out?
Where is
I.
Isle? How do you say?
Have a nice holiday.
Yeah,
We
have a
come.
nice holiday. Yeah, I need a holiday, yeah. From her, mostly. I know, Mrs. taking me to see an author. Cool.
Oh, cool.
You should say to him, if you can.
Have a nice time.
Yeah, have a nice time. So you're famous now, World Wayne. So you can probably get those
Autograph.
people come to you, and you'll get autograph from he'll get an autograph from you.
I think he's all
Eel. That's
Scotland.
strange. It's Scotland, is it?
I'm just guessing.
Do it there. Yeah, that's the point.
Is it?
Do it.
Oh.
Do it there, World Wayne. Cambridgeshire. That's what we're saying.
We'll look after Phoebe.
Suffolk. Oh, Suffolk.
Oh, my family live in Sudbury.
Oh, Sudbury. Yeah, girlfriend lives. Family lives there.
Our parents live in Sudbury.
Cambridgeshire, yeah. That's a rubbish accent. I don't know if that's right or not. So just ignore it if it isn't. Yeah, as I said, I could do this every Monday night, 8 PM. So
You poor things.
someone else has just left, probably me actually, but Big Cathedral, yeah.
I'll be on for Wednesdays.
See, Wayne, we haven't got Phoebe. We've got a unicorn instead.
Yeah.
We should call that Phoebe, shouldn't we? I'm going to shoot off now. Watch the rest of Line of
come out
Duty.
after Chris.
Yeah, run, everyone, run! I like what someone actually commented on Facebook yesterday. Said, "Would it be funny if Hasha, whatever you how you say it,
That's
is
Chris when he's
actually
angry.
Skynet in disguise, and we actually build in all the Terminators for them to use? Take 2 years, over 2 years to do it, but still, you never know. One day we'll get an actual robotic chip to fit in the head and it'll work. You never know, anyway. Right, thanks everyone for coming, especially, well, actually, thanks absolutely everyone to come and say hello, or even if you didn't say hello, thanks for coming anyway. Thanks for the likes.
Oh, dislikes.
See you the same time next week. As it says, we'll be back. See ya next time. Unicorn says bye too.
Mwah.
So Shell says bye.
Bye, Phoebe.